If you are over 40, this video gives you the 3 vitamins most linked with steady telomeres and shows how to use them safely. By the end, you will know what to test, how to read your lab ranges, and gentle ways to stack habits so your DNA has better odds to repair and you stay sharp. Your telomeres are like the plastic tips on shoelaces, and when they fray, cells struggle to divide neatly, which can affect recovery, energy, and mood. The encouraging news: nutrients that reduce oxidative stress and low-grade inflammation can support telomere maintenance even though nothing can stop aging entirely. Today we focus on vitamin D, vitamin C, and folate, because human studies connect adequate status with longer telomeres compared with low status, while remembering that association is not proof of cause. You will also hear the limits, the cautions, and the smart guardrails, because high doses can backfire, and we want a plan that helps, not one that adds risk. Think of this guide as a map and a flashlight, walking you through sunlight minutes, simple meals, and blood numbers, without complicated jargon or pressure. We begin with vitamin D, a hormone-like vitamin that helps the immune system and metabolism stay in rhythm, and several cohorts show a modest positive link between higher blood D and longer telomeres. Next comes vitamin C, the front line, water-soluble antioxidant that mops up free radicals before they nick DNA ends and speed attrition. Then folate, a methylation workhorse for DNA repair and stability, which matters greatly at the delicate chromosome ends you are trying to preserve. Stay until the end, because I will share timing ideas, food swaps, and tiny habit combos you can start this week, plus extra tips for busy days and travel. Question for you: what is your latest vitamin D level, and how do your energy and sleep feel compared with a year ago? Tell us your story in the comments, so others can learn from your wins and your experiments, and so we can all age gracefully together. Vitamin D, your cellular daylight signal. Many people over 40 run low on vitamin D because we work indoors, use sunscreen wisely, and live at latitudes where winter sun is weak, and that pattern often tracks with higher inflammation and shorter telomeres in studies. Ask your clinician for a 25-hydroxy vitamin D blood test and learn your baseline, since personal targets depend on health history and medicines. A common reference floor is 50 nanomoles per liter, which equals 20 nanograms per milliliter, while some adults feel best a bit higher, and the safe path is to recheck rather than guess. Food can help with salmon, sardines, egg yolks, and fortified milk or yogurt, yet many people still need a supplement, especially in low sun seasons. If you supplement, choose vitamin D3, and typical maintenance sits around 1,000 to 2,000 IU per day, which equals 25 to 50 micrograms, taken with a meal that includes fat for better absorption. Stay under the adult upper limit of 4,000 IU per day unless supervised, since too much can raise calcium, harden soft tissues, and strain kidneys. Early randomized work hints that steady vitamin D may slow biological aging markers, including leukocyte telomere attrition, though the effect is small and takes time to show. Pair D with daily light exposure, gentle movement, and a set sleep window, because behaviors work together like gears, each one making the next turn more smoothly. Think of vitamin D as a cellular daylight signal, telling your internal solar panels when to charge and when to rest, so energy is steady instead of spiky. If you use higher weekly doses or take steroids, orlistat, or anticonvulsants, check interactions and monitor labs, since drugs can change absorption and metabolism. Love this video? You'll enjoy what's linked in the description too. Don't miss out. Before we add antioxidants, set this foundation because layers build stability, and stability builds results you can feel in daily life. Vitamin C, the daily oxidative shield. Even with better vitamin D, your telomeres face oxidative stress from normal metabolism, smoke, pollution, and hard training days, tiny sparks that can nick DNA ends over time. Bring in vitamin C from food first, with kiwi, citrus, guava, berries, broccoli, and bell peppers, and aim for a colorful plate that you enjoy and can repeat. Baseline needs hover around 75 to 120 milligrams per day, and higher intakes from food are linked with longer telomeres in population research, which fits the antioxidant story. On heavy stress days, a small supplement can help. Try 250 to 500 milligrams split morning and afternoon, and keep under the adult upper limit of 2,000 milligrams per day. Many people notice easier iron absorption from plants, quicker wound healing, and steadier skin feel, while any telomere benefit will be gradual and subtle. High doses may upset your stomach, and people prone to kidney stones should be cautious, so favor food first, drink water, and use small situational boosts. Imagine vitamin C as the city street sweeper, clearing reactive trash before it scratches the car paint, and in your body, the paint is the DNA cap. A practical combo: toss a vitamin C-rich salad with beans or spinach, squeeze lemon on top, and you boost non-heme iron absorption for steadier energy. Laboratory work suggests intracellular vitamin C can ease age-dependent telomere shortening by reducing oxidative strain, a tidy match to the sweeper metaphor. Question for you: what is your favorite C-rich meal that fits your routine and budget? And what changes do you notice after 2 weeks of adding it? Share your ideas in the comments and tell us what improved first: mood, skin, or workout recovery, because your story can guide someone else today. Keep the big picture in mind. Supplements fill gaps, while diet, movement, sleep, stress skills, and not smoking do the heavy lifting for long-term health. If you smoke, seek support to quit. If you sit long hours, set gentle movement breaks. And if nights feel short, protect your wind down so recovery actually happens. Folate, fresh ink. For DNA repair. DNA repair needs steady methylation support, and that is where folate helps, because low folate can impair base repair and disturb telomere structure over time. Emphasize folate-rich foods each day, like leafy greens, beans, lentils, citrus, and avocado. And build bowls you like, since enjoyment is the secret to consistency. A cup of cooked lentils delivers about 350 micrograms, and a big salad with spinach and chickpeas can bring you close to the 400 micrograms daily goal before any pills. If you choose a supplement, most adults use 400 micrograms of folic acid or methylfolate, and they stay under the 1,000 micrograms upper limit because high intakes can mask vitamin B12 deficiency. Over months, people often see homocysteine trending down on labs, which supports vascular health, and observational studies link better folate status with healthier telomere maintenance. Picture folate as fresh ink for your cellular pen, helping write and proofread genetic scripts, so fewer typos slip into the fragile ends of your chapters. A Mediterranean-leaning plate ties it together with greens, olive oil, beans, fish, nuts, herbs, and colorful produce, a pattern repeatedly linked with longer telomeres. Combine this with daylight walking for 20 to 30 minutes, roughly 1 to 2 kilometers, which is about 0.6 to 1.2 miles, because light and movement amplify your nutrition choices. If you have a history of cancer, are pregnant, or plan pregnancy, talk with your clinician before high-dose folate, because context matters more than numbers. Join our community and never miss out on new content. Subscribe today. We keep it food first, lab-informed, and modest with supplements, so potential benefits outweigh risks, and your routine stays simple enough to last. Older adults and those on acid-reducing medicines should check B12 status, since low B12 can mimic folate issues and needs its own fix. Regular labs guide the path. Stack the trio: safe guardrails and next steps. Vitamin D helps coordinate immune and metabolic rhythms. Vitamin C buffers oxidative hits, and folate supplies methyl groups for DNA repair, together supporting slower telomere attrition over time. The evidence is mainly associative in cohorts, not guarantees, and one new randomized signal favors vitamin D, while Mediterranean-style eating shows the most consistent link with longer telomeres. Use blood work to guide vitamin D and consider periodic B12 and folate checks, especially if you avoid animal foods or take acid-reducing medicines, since deficiencies change decisions. Common guardrails: 1,000 to 2,000 IU per day for D3, with a 4,000 IU adult upper limit, 75 to 120 milligrams per day of vitamin C from food, with optional small supplements under 2,000 milligrams, and about 400 micrograms of folate while staying under 1,000 micrograms from pills. Stack your habits: take D with a meal that includes fat, split vitamin C if you supplement, and get folate from greens, beans, and citrus, while walking outside to anchor your clock and ease glucose swings. For extra traction, keep a steady bedtime and wake time. Aim for 7,000 to 9,000 steps most days, roughly 5 to 7 kilometers or 3 to 4 miles. Add 2 strength sessions weekly and keep alcohol modest. If you have kidney stones, high calcium, parathyroid issues, cancer treatment, or pregnancy, speak with your clinician before supplementing, since personal risk can flip the advice. Picture a simple plan. Test vitamin D, tune food for C and folate this week, and retest in 3 months, because small, steady steps compound into visible progress. Add a weekly fish night, place citrus on the counter, keep washed greens in a clear container, and set a daylight walk alarm, so the environment nudges the outcome you want. Food first, labs guide dosing, supplements fill gaps, and patience wins. Because telomeres shift slowly over years, not days, and your consistency is the real lever. Are you over 40 and living your best life? Share your inspiring story with the world and spread positivity in the comment below. Telomeres control aging. Eat these foods and learn how to lengthen them naturally after 40. For youth and longevity, let's watch the next video here.